WrestleCrate TV's YouTube and the Beyond the Crate podcast present the following match is set for one fall. Introducing first, he hails from London, England, weighing in at 195 pounds, Dashing Delzinksi. And his opponent, from Omaha, Nebraska, weighing in at 199 pounds, he is Anthony Douglas, the Pizza Guy. So here we go. Anthony Douglas taking on Dashing Delzinksi. This feud has been building, and this should be one hell of a match. As right off of the bat, Delzinski throwing Tony into the ropes. He's going to drop down, jump over, and over the top of the shoulder goes Tony as he takes flight midair. Now, these two have been battling for quite a few weeks. The first week they met, unfortunately, Dashing Delzinski would focus too much on his looks. Being Delzinski approved is a huge thing here in WWE in his mind. There's very certain things he looks for when it comes to competitors. He's been so focused on himself lately, though, one has to wonder, is his mindset right? Now, he did get a pinfall victory over Tony Pizza Guy. In that match, Tony was busted wide open. You could see blood gushing out of his head. Now, it happened when a European uppercut from the second rope. Delzinski would come off, nail Tony. He would be covered in blood. Now, Tony would try to come back. Tony would try to make something happen. But unfortunately, a roll-up would happen. And he did get a victory over him. But the next 2 weeks did not go Delzinski's way. Delzinski was in a match with Xavier Woods. But before the match could even get started, Tony came out, sat ringside for a distraction. Now, during that match, unfortunately, Delzinski's attention would stray. Instead of focusing on the task at hand with Xavier, he would look to go to the outside. And when he did that, that just writes itself. Xavier Woods came on out, attacked him from behind. You could see Tony celebrating. He would throw him back in the ring and an eat defeat. But that was just 1 week. The very next week, we needed tag team #1 contenders, and these two had their shot. They're competing right now at Payback, but they could have been competing for the tag team titles. They could have put it behind them. After the roll-up, Tony would hit him with a cheap shot, as Delzinski would say something snarky to him as he tried to shake his hand. Something pretty heelish, something that Tony did not react very well to, and would lay him out right in the middle of the ring to a huge pop. you could hear the crowd just explode for it. As Tony Pizza Guy off the top rope. Huge cross body, trying to get a victory. This could be at 1. No, Delzinski able to power out at 2. And as these guys were feuding, they could have been tag team champions. But instead, at the start of the match, Tony wanted to start it off, and it looked like things were going to be just fine. They were facing UpUpDwnDwn, who would later go on to win the match. But Delzinski tagged himself in. As Delzinski going for the pin. 1, 2. And no, he's able to power out at 2, so that finisher already not doing much work as Tony able to kick out. Now, these two are fighting for everything. They have so much history between them. There's so much pride here. They know they have to come out here, and it will take quite a lot to keep the opponent down. And so look at that nice axe handle, dropping his hand down right across the face of Delzinski. That's his moneymaker. That's how he makes it here in the YouTube world when it comes to the video games. It's the good looks, it's the charm. So if he's to go after the face, he's to go after that. That's how he earns money. As you can see, nice superplex in the middle of the ring. Now in that tag team match, Delzinski would tag himself in, and Tony just had enough of it. He's had enough of Delzinski's crap and would leave him. Delzinski would try to tag in. He would jump right off of the apron as Tony misses wildly there. And unfortunately, Delzinski once again for a second week in a row caught an eat defeat. And they would go on to win the match. So tonight we will have Gore and Perkins later on for the tag team championships. Now, as these two are fighting, you can see Delzinski's got the upper hand early so far. As you have to wonder what the game plan is. Both these guys know they've kicked out of each other's finishers before. It is going to take so much to keep them down. But this is not a no disqualification match, so you cannot use weapons. The only way to win this match is in the ring, pinfall submission. You can win by count out. But do you really want to do that? If these two have been fighting for so long, don't you want that definitive victory to keep one of these guys down? As we approach, we want to let you know the Money in the Bank pay-per-view is coming up next month. His nice reversal there is able to get out of the way. The Money in the Bank pay-per-view is only a month away. So a victory here would be huge in solidifying your role. A victory here on the way to Money in the Bank, that would show you as a dominant competitor, as you can see, fighting out of it there. As trying to steal and fight a roll-up pin. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No, wait a minute. He's able to reverse it. Delzinski trying to steal one. Nope. And Tony with another reversal. 1, 2. And he's able to power out before the count of 3 there. So nice sequence there as neither one of them are able to keep the opponent's shoulders down on the mat. He's going to throw him into the corner and go running right after him. He's going to get out of the way, right to the chest. And wait a minute. Delzinski again. Huge move. Hits the signature middle of the ring, and this could very well be it. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No. He's able to kick out at 1. And look at the disgust on Delzinski's face. He can't believe it. He's pissed off as he could be trying to end the match right now. Trying to set it up if he goes for this. This is the finisher. Going for it again, picking him up. So far, this has been all Delzinski, and that's it. Getting his payback. So 2 weeks in a row, he was able to go up over Tony Pizza. Tony was able to go up over him, and this will be it. 1, 2. No, wait a minute. Again, a count of 1. Delzinski, he's losing his mind right now. He doesn't know what the hell is going on. I mean, if you look at Tony, he's just no-selling him. If you're him, as he gets thrown over the top rope there, nice clothesline. He's no-selling it. Anthony, he must want to win this match quite a bit if you're able to take that finishing maneuver and just get up. The heart and the determination of the pizza guy. Now, we have yet to see the pizza driver. When you come in and you see that delivery, that's what he calls it. When you're looking for that pizza delivery, it's coming in, he's throwing it over your top shoulder, and it's been delivered. If he hits that here tonight, he's already beat him with it once. Delzinski's only beat him via roll-up pin, a sneaky victory. Delzinski has yet to keep Tony down as he's throwing him into those steel steps, so you can use those, but Tony's not able to pick him up and go after him. Wait a minute, Tony on the outside. The referee had a count of 7. He's got him up top looking, and there it is, looking for it. hits the pizza delivery off of the top shoulder. I bet that one's coming in 30 minutes or less. Can he get back into it? Is he going to take out the count-out victory? No, he's not trying to take the easy way out here. So these two are fighting. Can Tony get back into the ring? The referee had a count of 9. Tony's able to get back in. You can see these competitors aren't going for that count-out victory. They want to get that definitive win as he kicks out at 2. Even he cannot believe it as both men struggle to get back to their feet. Already gone through so much in this match, and it hasn't even been going on that long. As he's got him against the ropes, he's going to throw him off. Ducks underneath. Grabs him. He's got him up top. Looking for it. Flapjack, middle of the ring. Look at the elevation on that flapjack. As he's going to the second rope now from the corner. Big axe handle across the face, just raking it in. And, he's going to look for it. He's calling right now. He's looking for the delivery. And is he going to go for it? Yes. He's got him up top. But wait a minute. He modifies it. Another flapjack. And there he is. Delzinski is busted open. Delzinski has been busted wide open. So he cut him open, and now he was sure. He was adamant. And then a knee to the face. Right to the face. That is just angering Delzinski. Look at him. He is absolutely going insane right now. That's what you got to do. You got to hype up. You got to see the blood and go to another place. You just have to essentially, no pun intended here in the wrestling world, but you have to hulk up and a signature right in the middle of the ring. This could be it. Trying to get a pinfall. 1. No, he's able to power out. I want it again. Delzinski. I think Delzinski has got to be losing his mind. He's already thrown the kitchen sink at Douglas, and Douglas is seemingly just no-selling it. He's not able to keep him down. And wait a minute, he's trying to steal one by a roll-up pin himself, the same way Delzinski beat Tony, too. And no, he's able to barely get his shoulders off of the mat as these two trade blows back and forth. As where is he trying to set him? He's putting him up against that rope there. As Douglas, not sure what he's trying to do. Throwing him against the ropes. Rebound. Knees to the midsection right there. Looking for the Russian leg sweep. Russian leg sweep. Down he goes. As Anthony's getting out of the ring. He's on the apron now. He's going to be going up top. What's he trying to hit here? As Delzinski's trying to get back to his feet. Tony's perched up high, waiting for him to get up. He gets up. Shot in the face. Down he goes. Big splash. This could be it. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and no, just able to power out before the count of 3. So already seeing a lot of variation. What's it going to take? As he's dragging him back to the center of the ring. Face first again. As these two men, they know each other very well. That's something that we can definitely say here is he's able to just throw him down to the mat there. Nice reversal. As another reversal. This is what we're talking about. They know each other so well. They've faced each other now a couple times. And they've almost, well, I guess you could say they teamed. The match did not go very long with him ditching him ringside. But here we go. Wait a minute. Delzinski again looking for that finisher. Another finisher. This is the third one in this match. Will this be enough to keep Anthony Douglas down? He was very adamant about why he was in this match. And no rope break. So luckily a rope break saves him as he rolls out of the way. Delzinski with a reverse elbow to the face. Looking for a big move. No, he stuffs it. Nice superplex. Suplex, excuse me. We got Maggle Cole running wild up in here. He's going to pick him up. Oh, wait, another reversal from Delzinski. Delzinski. Is he looking for another one? Delzinski looking for another finisher. That is the third, maybe count it, fourth finisher in this match as he plants him, looking for the win. 1. This should be it. Delzinski's moving on. And what are we seeing right now? Delzinski cannot believe it. Delzinski is losing his mind as both of these guys have taken multiple finishers. Delzinski's got him against the ropes now. Looking to throw him off the ropes. He ducks underneath. Big kick to the face, and I think Delzinski is out. Delzinski has been KO'd. And it looks like he's going to hit it. He's calling him up. Dialing the phone calling in the order, 30 minutes or less. There it is. And that'll do it. So thanks for coming, Delzinski, as Anthony Douglas gets the, wait a minute, no. What is it going to take to end this match? Obviously, their finishers are not. No. Delzinski, he follows this up with a 630. If he hits this, the match is over. Delzinski, he has not done this in a long time. Delzinski looking for that 630 splash from the top. This will be it. Looking for the 630, but Douglas gets out of the way. Anthony Douglas gets out of the way. I don't think he's ever seen that move. I don't think he's ever seen him do that. He wisely rolls out. And there it is. Anthony Douglas has got him up top. So as Delzinski try to go to his tool shed there, try to pull out a move that he hasn't seen before, but 1, 2, 3, and your winner, Anthony Douglas.
The following contest is an elimination tag team match, and it is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, they are the WWE Tag Team Champions, Perkins and James Gage, the Awesome Ones.
You know, sometimes a superstar just has that look in his eye. And this is one of those times.
Of all the superstars on the roster, this guy is among the hardest working. That goes without saying.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Their opponents, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. The New Day.
This WWE Universe has been driven into a frenzy.
If you're just tuning in, don't go anywhere. This match is going to be can't miss.
So much anticipation, and it all comes down to this.
All right, so here we go. The tag team titles are on the line. Now, this is an elimination tornado tag. How the GM made this match, I have no idea. But essentially, UpUpDwnDwn reclaimed their #1 contendership. Now, they faced Gore and Perkins at Extreme Rules, and they would win. Gore and Perkins would get the victory. Now, the very next night, they had just became tag team champions. They had just became champions and Grimm's Toy Show. at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view lost. He lost his title. He was pissed off. And something that didn't pay off very well for him was Perkins would answer the open challenge from Grimm's Toy Show. Now, in the past couple weeks, we have not seen very much of Gorham Perkins. We've seen him in one match off and on. And in that match, it was thanks to Mac Smasher and Mr. 9 to 5 not getting along. It was not a very long match. It was not a very gruesome match. As you would see, the last 2 weeks, we have not even seen Gorham Perkins, and that's because Perkins is nursing an injury. Now, Up, Down, Down, thanks to Anthony Douglas and Delzinski having some feud, would easily coast to be the #1 contenders, trying to get back the titles here at Payback, trying to get some retribution. As you can see, they're just battling. It's kind of hard to see the action here as you have so much to focus on. You have Gore and Xavier on one side, and the other side you have Perkins and Kofi as trying to help him there. Now, the action may be a little hard to follow, as you can see. Russian leg sweep on the outside. Looking to get a little bit of 2-on-1 as Xavier so far away, but no, he's going to run back into the ring. Huge move, throwing him into those steel chairs. So Kofi's been knocked out on the outside, now looking for a 2-on-1. Trying to even the odds here. Xavier's kind of been rolling as of late. Xavier's got 2 huge victories over Delzinski, pinning Delzinski twice. They are, so we could just say so far, not doing so hot here. If you're facing Xavier Woods, he is kind of on a little bit of a roll, trying to get that 3rd victory in a row here. As Gore getting out of the ring there. And Perkins in the corner with Kofi. No, able to fight out of the way. Gore's trying to eliminate. He's trying to eliminate Xavier. No, he's able to power out. So it would have been a huge elimination. But now Perkins is trying to eliminate Kofi. 2. No, he's able to power out at 2. So now with this being tornado tag, you have to essentially watch out for your tag team partner. If your tag team partner's getting pinned, you better hope you are in a position to help out. You better hope you are somewhere that you can break it up, because if you lose your tag team partner and you are now competing 2 versus 1, that is not an easy thing to do. It is not, we're not going to say it's impossible, because it can be done. But it is a very tall task, as face first goes Gore. Now, Perkins still nursing that injury, essentially, getting put through a table from Grimm's Toy Show, those ribs. As if I'm on Up, Down, Down, I'm trying to focus in on that. As you can see, these guys trading shots back and forth, with it being an elimination tornado tag. As a huge destroyer, the Perkinator. I'm not 100% sure what it's called. I don't want him to get mad at me, but 2. No, he's able to kick out at 2. Gore rolling out. He's got a chair. Now, this is an elimination tornado tag. That doesn't necessarily, wait a minute. Perkins with a shot to the face on Kofi, and Gore with a shot on Xavier over there. So Gore and Perkins are kind of rolling right now, finding that sweet spot. As over the top rope goes Xavier. So now trying to look for a 2-on-1 situation here. This is what you want to do. Looking to, oh my gosh. No. This will plant Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston, DDT on the apron. And he has been taken out. Wait a minute. Gore, trying to hit a roll-up hit. 1, 2. And no, he's able to kick out. So Xavier has yet to take a pin in the last month. Has been on, like we talked about, he's been on that roll here. As Up, Down, Down, throwing him down. Wait a minute. Xavier off of the ropes, using the ropes to leverage. Boot across the midsection there. Going for a big kick. Gore gets out of the way. Going for that roll-up pin. 1, 2. No, he's able to kick out at 2. Wisely able to get that shoulder off the mat somehow. But a big shot to the midsection, a shot to the face, stereo pins, double kickouts there, as they almost got a pinfall on both of them to end them at the same time. Now, that can happen. You can get the pinfall. You can eliminate both at the same time, and it doesn't matter, as he's been busted wide open now. As Gore going up top. Gore from the top. Huge bomb from the corner. Going to pin Kofi Kingston. 1, 2. Xavier Woods, excuse me. Kofi was in the corner there. Man, Maggle Cole is running wild up in here. Perkins trying to lay him off. Flapping him down face first. Looking for stereo moves here. No, nice little 2-on-1 there. Holding Xavier in place. Gore's got him up. Gore dropping him down. And Perkins has laid out Kofi Kingston. And Xavier Woods getting thrown out of the ring. Xavier Woods is not going to be able to break this up if he goes for a pin. But wait a minute, Gore now. Perkins laid him out. He's kind of playing defense a little bit here, but no, Kofi stops it. Perkins thought he was going to hit a finisher on the inside. A little bit of a miscommunication there. They could have been so, and Perkins is a little confused right now. Perkins turns around and sees the fact that Kofi Kingston is still in the match. He sees the fact that Kofi is still in the match. Perkins thought it was over. He's a little shocked right now. He's not 100% sure what's going on because he laid him out in the middle of the ring and Gore wasn't able to get the job done. So the miscommunication there might be able to cost him here as Perkins looks highly confused as he has no idea what just happened. He essentially laid him out, left him for dead as Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods, center of the ring. Xavier Woods, eat defeat on Gore. So this is what happens when you're not communicating as a team. And no, Gore kicks out. How Gore kicked out? Gore was able to kick out of that eat defeat as Xavier Woods now going to the top. I'm a little speechless right now. If I'm a tag team partner and I set him up perfectly, this match should be 2-on-1 right now. As Kofi looking for that trouble in paradise, but Perkins staying on his feet. He thought he was going to get up. Perkins wisely staying on his knees. And then out of nowhere, it's not going to matter. As that's the communication. That's the teamwork you need to do. Kofi Kingston going for the pin now. 1, 2, 3. And Perkins has been eliminated. So Perkins has now been eliminated 2-on-1 on Gore. When this should be 2-on-1 for Gore and Perkins. Up, up, down, down now have the advantage. From the corner goes Kofi. And from the corner, the big elbow right to the face. The referee is knocked out. But this is a stereo beatdown now. Gore already took the shot with the eat defeat. So now they're just focusing it on the face. Just trying to get whatever damage they possibly can. The referee is knocked out. He's going to throw him in the corner. And if Xavier hits this, Xavier Woods from the second rope. Huge swinging DDT. Plants him. And Kofi's going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. So thanks to that, the Up, Up, Down, Down crew have regained their championships here at Payback, getting what they needed to. So you can see Gore rolls to the inside, would come back in right away. He did what he had to do, trying to steal one via roll-up pin. But it just, you're not going to win as a tag team when he set him up perfectly. Perkins has got to be upset. I have to imagine there's going to be some talk in the locker room tonight and heading into Monday Night YouTube tomorrow. You have to imagine. You have to be sitting there. You have to be livid. It's right there. This should have been it. This should have been it. When they were on the outside fighting, he basically left Gore in a perfect position to pin him. But Gore tried to pick him up and hit his signature finisher move. Perkins planted him with his. And Gore, I don't know if it was an ego thing. I don't know what it was. But there it is. Up, up, down, down. New champions. So here we go. Right off of the bat, running right after him with a clothesline with a message for the other dummy that's ringside. Now, Tubby Emu was a former champion. He was the YouTube heavyweight champion. Now, he would face Jackson Montgomery. He would face CM Puma in a tables match. Now, during that match, they would exchange blows. They would literally beat the hell out of each other, and right when you thought they had the match won, Tubby had the match won. It was 100% done for. He was going up top, and then all of a sudden, as he gets sent over the top rope, you can see Tubby Emu celebrating. The other dummy sitting ringside. This is essentially like a 2-on-1 match if he's going to get involved. He's not going to waste any time running right after him. As he gets face-to-face with the other dummy, he's saying something back and forth. Look at these guys. Not sure what he's doing. He's trying to say some word, mince some words to him. I don't know how fair this is with another dummy ringside. You essentially have to keep your eye on one while fighting the other one. Springing from the second rope, swing DDT. What a maneuver as the other dummy comes right into the ring. And see, he's got to chase him out. So he could have gone for the pin there off that huge move, but a distraction. And he's able to power out. So in that tables match, it was essentially one. Tubby had the match done for. He was on top of the table. Jackson was out. The dummies' music would hit, and they would come out. We still have no idea what they are doing. We have no idea what they're after. We have no idea what It's My Yard is looking for. As Tubby's going to hit a huge move, but I don't think he realizes the dummy threw a chair into the ring. As he sees the chair, and he's being distracted by the other dummy. So look at this. I don't know how fair of a fight this is. Referee, kick him out, eject him, or do something. As he gets planted on top of that chair, his head is going to bounce right off of the back of that chair. As this is essentially a 2-on-1 match. He's got so much to worry about now. All he wanted was payback. He had his opportunity. Now, he would get put through a table. Jackson Montgomery would run right towards him, throw him off that top rope, put him through the table. And it wouldn't really matter, as what a move. Right on the stomach there from Tubby Dummy as the referee notices the chair, throws it out. So thank you, referee, for staying impartial. Thank you for trying to crack down some order and get the chair, stepping over him. The weight and the math of these two behemoths. Now, we know It's My Yard is got a compensity to put his nose in things. We know he's coming out here and messing us, but the question is, we don't know what he's after, what he's trying to go for. Because he would distract us, we would lose the match. The very next week, Tubby Emu would be facing Jackson in his rematch. He was not going to wait for the Payback pay-per-view. He wanted his title back now. Except when Jackson Montgomery came out for the title match, so did the dummy. And I don't think that's something that he was expecting, and he had the match won. He was trying to use that chair. He would hit a finisher, but the dummy would distract the referee. The referee wouldn't count, and then out of nowhere, Jackson Montgomery hit a finisher. So that was his rematch. It was out the door. Then he had to try to earn his title match. He had to try to work his way back to win the title that he was screwed out of. Many thought there was going to be payback, and at the pay-per-view would be competing for that title, going for the pin. 1, 2. Huge spear. This could be it. No, he's able to power out at 2, but it wouldn't last very long. A 6-man over-the-top battle royale to crown the new #1 contender. And the dummies had plans. So what they were trying to do, they essentially cleared the ring. WWE cleared the ring, allowed PewDiePie to eliminate everybody in the ring, and then told him to throw me over. So you help a guy win the title, and then you keep the guy you beat from winning, but at the same time you allowed PewDiePie pretty much a free and open ticket into that main event. So what are they trying to accomplish? They are the ones that formed this in huge pile driver, stump pile driver. As again, the dummy's distracting him. He's looking for the finish. This could be it. 1, 2, and again, this is the second time he's going to be screwed. As the referee going to put that turnbuckle pad back on, he's running right after him. Tubby plants him on the outside with his signature, but here comes the other dummy. You got to keep your eyes on both of them, and that's what we mean by that, is he runs from behind and takes him down. Now, if I think that's dummy #1. That's just what we're going to call it, dummy #1. If he puts his hands on Tubby, well, this match will end. There are disqualifications. There are countouts. Big superplex on the outside there. Suplex. Again, Macleod. I don't know why you keep messing up such a simple term. As he's just clawing him on the outside. Not giving any care to the time. Referee had a count of 6. Throwing him down and back into the ring he goes at a count of 7. It looks like the other dummy was going to come over and try to grab him or pick him up. And he says, no, I'll do it. So look at these. Both of them are staring him down in the face. And he's going to throw him back into the ring. As they're talking a little bit of strategy here as he runs back into the ring. So I don't know how fair this is. I don't know what it's going to take if you have to deal with one guy on the outside. Well, the other guy is a viable competitor. We don't want to discount It's My Yard, and huge move, and this could very well be it. He hits that. That is how he almost beat Jackson Montgomery. Had it not been for the referee distraction, just go for the pin, and it's over. And this will do it. 1, 2, and no, he's able to power out at 2. As a little bit of shit talking there from the dummy on the outside, saying, oh, you almost had it. As he tries to get back to his feet. As, wait a minute, the referee getting vocal there, and he has ejected dummy number 1. So we finally have the fair fight as he tries to chase him down, and he's going to send him packing. So a huge body slam on the outside, now running back into the ring. As, what is he doing now? He's going to the outside. Now he's trying to follow him. And his legs are swept from under him. So thanks to the distraction as he's trying to go out. It looks like he was trying to go console or go help the dummy. It just lured him in and he swept the feet. And here we go. One-on-one match. But has the damage already been done? The distractions have already been laid into place. Now, Tubby, you know what you have to do. Straight one-on-one. You just have to pin him and end him. As he's getting put over the top rope. The big question is, what are they doing? Why did they basically shape a main event? Why did they screw him over to only go on and later fix their opponent? Are they trying to be the fixers here in YouTube Raw? Are they trying to be the one that comes out on Monday Night YouTube and sets the show? For all we know, that could be the GM under that mask, and the GM has something against Tubby Emu. We don't know who he is. We don't know what he is. There's another pile driver right in the middle of the ring. For all we know, that could just be a mask. That could be It's My Yard playing mind games. Maybe that's not even the dummy. Maybe that's somebody that's got a vendetta against him, as he's going to send him spinning middle of the ring. Look at this. 3, 4, 5. We should just pretend we're at 100 like the crowd does. Spinning fast, spinning him around, and boom, down he goes. Even the referee felt the impact of that. And now he's going to the outside, as this is not a no disqualification. If you use this chair, don't do it. If you use this chair, you will get disqualified. He's got a chair. He's telling him to get up, you son of a bitch. So this is the payback that he craves. Looking for the payback, but no, he gets speared. He got speared, and Tubby's head bounced off of the chair. 1. And no, he kicks out at 1, luckily. That could have been, I think he was just looking for the payback. Once he had a one-on-one situation, he was going to use the chair to scramble the brains of the dummy. And it backfired. Middle of the ring, choke slam. Thanks for coming, Tubby, as the dummy's going to pick up the victory here. Choke slam. Middle of the ring as he's going to drag him into it. And that'll be it. So a last gasp there. 1, 2, and 3. Wait a minute. He kicked out before the count of 3. He kicked out. Tubby, feel it. Hit the comeback. Power up. Hit it. Come on. I know you can. Looking for trying to sneak it. He doesn't matter at this point. Beat him and then beat his ass after the match. That's all you need to do. And no, he's able to power out at a count of 2. As, yeah, if I'm sitting there, and I honestly am thinking about this, as he's throwing some blows. Nice reversal there, taking him down to the mat. Again, a reversal over the top of the shoulders. And going for another one. Another pile driver. He is just hitting these moves left and right. He's giving a big yeah to the crowd. And now, what's he looking for? What is he trying to do? He's looking to finish him off. And if he hits this, you can, wait a minute. No, he's got him against there. Nice reversal. He's going to put him into the corner. What is the dummy doing? Dummy, what are you doing? The dummy has got Tubby Emu up top. Oh, he's got him for a choke slam. From the second rope, choke slam, and that should be it. But wait a minute. He's not done. He could have pinned him off of that. Now he's going to pick him up. The dummy firing up. How these guys still have a lot of stamina in the tank, I can't tell you. Boom. Off of the ropes, middle of the ring. Spear. Spear in the middle of the ring. And a leg drop across the midsection. So thanks for coming. 1, 2, 3, and no, he powered out. He powered out. This is Payback. This isn't your mother's pay-per-view. And yeah, that was trying to be a DDP yoga joke. When you have so much in the back of your head, why you're here, why you're fighting, what he cost him. He cost him so much. He cost him his YouTube heavyweight championship. Clothesline. Clothesline. If the dummy can fire back, so can Tubby. Running off the ropes. To the knee, but the referee is knocked out. The referee is knocked out. Going for the pin. But the referee's boot got caught. His boot got caught when he was hitting that move, and the referee was just knocked out, which allowed Tubby Dummy to, he's able to get out of that. Throwing him over the top. Tubby's pissed now. He says, all right, I see how it's going to be. Spear! Spear! He just speared him through the rope. Look at that. The acrobatic ability, just spearing him through the ropes. And down goes Tubby Dummy on the outside. This is Payback. That is what Tubby Emu just exclaimed. This is Payback. And he's clearing off the announce table. Is he looking to put him through the announce table? I don't think this match is about pinfalls or submissions. I think he was just getting him here. He cost him everything. He cost him his championship. Dropping him down. His leg is going to bounce off of that monitor there. As Tubby is about to put him through a table. Dragging him. Wait a minute. He's got him up top. Oh, he's looking for the torture rack. But you can't submit him on the outside. The only way you win this match is by getting him to submit on the inside. So he's essentially just wrenching it in, trying to get that payback on the dummy, but he hits an elbow, is able to break out. Wait a minute. He's got something on his hand. The dummy has got something on his hand. Tubby goes right for him. Tubby Dummy to the face. A weapon of mass dummy. Right across. He just cold cocked him. 1, 2, 3. And that'll be it. So he cost him the title. He cost him the title. They would come out. They would hit a distraction. Jackson would put him through a table. He would cause the distraction in the rematch. And this was the opportunity that Tubby wanted to. And then out of nowhere, this was supposed to be one-on-one. There was not supposed to be anybody ringside, but Tubby Dummy number 1 right there, as you can see, it is Dummy number 1. Would come out ringside, provide multiple distractions, and would get involved in the match here. And I don't think this is something Tubby was expecting. He was coming out here. I think he had a game plan, as you could see near the end of the match, as I don't think he cared too much, as he was going to use a chair. So many things are running through the mind right now of Tubby Emu as he lays out in the middle of the ring from that WMD. I have to wonder, is this over? Is done? If he ended Tubby, what was the point of crowning Jackson the champion, getting Jackson an opponent, finishing Tubby Emu here? Are the dummies trying to go for the titles themselves? Are they trying to set something up? As right there, Tubby could have had the match won there too. But the dummy causing a distraction, and then right there to the midsection, goes back into the ring. He would come in, and then he had something on his hand, and then out of nowhere, the weapon of Maz Dummy just cold cocking him. And thanks for coming. So if you're one of these dummies, I don't know if you just awoken a beast, but Tubby Emu not able to get the victory or payback. So what's to come? Is that the last we saw of them? So here we go. The Angry Grandpa taking on KSI. Finally, this match was supposed to take place at Extreme Rules, and KSI would not show up, costing Angry Grandpa the Payday pay-per-view, and that would piss him off. These two were supposed to compete in matches over the course of the past couple weeks, but the ring bell would never start at any of them. They would use chair shots. Angry Grandpa would attack them before the match even started, and they're finally in the ring. They're finally getting that payday, because that's all what Angry Grandpa is about here, is KSI getting sent over the top. Now, you do see in the corners, KSI has the backup of side member Mini-Meter, and then Angry Grandpa has Pickleboy, and Pickleboy sitting over there with that shirt on. As there's kind of a love-hate relationship between Angry Grandpa and Pickleboy. Now, he's out here to support him. Look at the leg just bouncing off of that ring post. You can see it. Wait a minute, he's going for the table right away. He's not wasting any time going for that table, as I'm not sure where the second table came from there. As the referee is knocked down. The referee just got knocked down as Angry Grandpa was going off of the ropes, and now KSI on the outside. Nice reversal, throwing him back for us. So the referee is not counting right now, as Angry Grandpa looking for the steps, but running Bulldog plants him, bouncing right off, careening off of those steps. Now, weapons are not legal. Again, this is a normal match, so you cannot use weapons. There are countouts. There are disqualifications. If these managers get involved, they very well may get ejected. And if they put a hand on either one of these guys, they will get DQ'd. As you have to think, with a love-hate relationship between Angry Grandpa and Michael Green, if Michael was to cost him the match, if you honestly think about it, there could be some big tension there. As the only thing Grandpa is here for is money, the ladies, and to get the job done. As KSI getting taken down with a spinning fist there, going for the pin. This could be it. One. No, able to power out at one. Now, the Sidemen, very, very notable people here. They just launched their custom line of PCs, which you guys can buy. I'm not going to link them. I just know they did release Angry. What are you doing? Angry Grandpa taking off. I don't think the referee saw it. That turnbuckle pad has been taken off, as Angry Grandpa getting taken down to the mat. Now, what the referee doesn't see, the referee doesn't know. As vicious shots right there. He's going right after him. Now, KSI, since coming out of the shade, the personality, the charisma of KSI is something that's kind of unmatched here in YouTube. He's got that personality. He's got that charisma that lights him up. He's a world touring book artist. He's a musician. He's taking over the charts every single day, as Angry Grandpa got him up top. Looking for the Grandpa Buster, planting him the back of the neck from KSI. This could very well be it. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and no, he's able to just barely get the shoulder off of the mat there, as that Buster been known to do some damage. As you can see, Pickleboy just sitting ringside. Michael trying to cheer him on. Now, the Sidemen, like we're trying to say, this is an interesting thing, because there's not just one Sidemen. The Sidemen consist of quite a few YouTubers. Now, since this is Monday Night YouTube, this is our show, will we see other Sidemen? Will we see other Sidemen get involved? Will they come in fully as a faction? Because so far, it's just been KSI. This is the first time we're seeing anybody else from the Sidemen, as Mini-Meter is out here, and he is a part of this match. As Angry Grandpa, this could be it. Angry Grandpa finally got his hands on KSI. KSI, this is the payback he so desperately desired. He's going to pick him up again, and if he plants him with this, it is over. Right in the middle of the ring, back of the neck. Now, think about this. Just because they're YouTubers, that doesn't mean that they're not professional wrestlers. Everybody here went to wrestling school. We're not just going to play dumb and think that they're just coming in here. Wait a minute. The Sidemen causing a distraction, so Angry Grandpa very well could have had the match won, and he thought he did. Uh-oh. Don't piss off Grandpa. This is what happens when you piss off Grandpa getting involved. And now he's going to go hit one on Mini-Meter. Mini, I don't know how smart it was for you to come out, plants him. Mini-Meter gets planted on the outside. What is up with managers tonight? A lot of people using them to their advantage, and that's exactly what you need to do. You need to know your manager. You need to know what he's coming out here. Know when to distract. Know how to distract. Know how to get under the skin of a competitor. And that's exactly what you're doing. If you are competing against Angry Grandpa, you know he has buttons to push. You know how to poke and prod. You know what it'll take to get under that skin so he makes a mistake as KSI gets back into the ring. As KSI wants the victory. He doesn't care how. As Angry Grandpa with a big running shot. Mini meter goes flying and Grandpa's got a chair. Grandpa, this is not no DQ. If you use this chair, it's over. The match is over. But KSI, chair shot as he throws the chair down. As Angry Grandpa with a nice reversal. Looking to grab him. And no, KSI able to fight out there. And the referee is going to grab the chair. So it looks like Angry Grandpa was trying to hit a move on the chair at least. And it wasn't going to happen. 1, 2. And no, just barely able to power out before the count of 3 there. As KSI is like, come on, man. What is it going to take to keep this guy down as Angry Grandpa? Spinning KSI around. Big shot to the back of the head. That arm just nailing him. As looking for a big move there. No, KSI hit a reversal. Down to the mat he goes. As KSI. We don't see KSI do this very often, but KSI is going to the top rope. From the top rope, big splash, but he got out of the way. Angry Grandpa, but Angry, what are you doing? Do not take time to showboat. Had Angry Grandpa hit something, the match could have very well been over. But KSI, essentially, the stamina master here, just able to get up. As Pickleboy just sitting ringside. Look at Michael. Throwing him into the steel steps, but wait a minute. Angry Grandpa was trying to throw him into the steel steps, but Michael essentially blocked his fall. He stopped him from bouncing into those steel steps, and now the referee has been knocked out. Angry Grandpa has got steel steps in the middle of the ring, trying to hit him. Not able to do it. And a spinning neck breaker. KSI stops him. So he looks like he was trying to use those steel steps and take him out and end the match once and for all. That's what he was trying to do on the outside. But Pickleboy got involved. He got in the way. You have to imagine KSI would have careened off those steps, and that would have done some damage. But instead, you're essentially bouncing off Pickleboy, which is like a pillow. And hey, I'm fat. It's cool. I can say that. As he essentially, if you have Steel versus Pickleboy, I'd rather get thrown into Pickleboy too, as Angry is just upset. Telling him to stay out of my way and not get involved in this match, as he doesn't want him to cost the payday, trying to get that win bonus, because here in YouTube land, we do give out a prize for the best match, as he's trying to get him to tap out. And no, he realizes he's not going to get him to tap out, so throwing him off of the shoulders, but KSI now. KSI, where's he taking him? KSI looking to hit a big move. No, Angry Grandpa says, I don't think so. Throwing him over the top rope. Angry Grandpa says, you son of a bitch. And I think he gets distracted trying to hit something. KSI reverses it. KSI comes back into the ring. KSI plants him with a huge DDT. The Sidemen DDT, as you can see, coming right down on the side. Get it? That's where the DDT comes from. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Just barely able to kick out his Angry Grandpa. He said he could do it himself. He didn't want Pickleboy out here. And you have to go back to those steps. You have to imagine, as this is going to be it. Hits the finisher. Had Pickleboy not gotten involved, he would have won the match. He would have done what he was told, but he comes out here not listening to Angry Grandpa, and this will do it. 1, 2. Thanks for coming. Wait a minute, Pickleboy. Pickleboy redeeming himself, essentially. Saving Angry Grandpa, pulling the referee out of the ring, and the referee just warping back in, but we're going to no-sell that. So thanks for helping out here, Pickleboy. He just pulled the referee out and stopped the count, and he hasn't even gotten ejected yet. And Grandpa looking for the finisher. Looking to lay him out with the Angry Grandpa. He's got him on the shoulders, but KSI stops it. KSI. Reverse neck breaker. Down to the mat he goes. And this should be it. As he's lifted him up. Can Grandpa stop this? No. And Pickleboy says, all right, you're on your own. And sitting ringside, brushing off of his shoulder like, you know what, I tried. Come on, crowd. And that'll be it. So at the last gasp, he tried to help Grandpa, realizing it wasn't going to happen. So he's costing him, and KSI gets the victory here in this match. So the Sidemen, are they moving on to bigger and better things? This is the takeover of the million-plus YouTuber sub-club here, as Angry Grandpa and Kid behind the camera, along with KSI and the Sidemen. I almost wonder if we should have, and I want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. Should we have the $1 Million Championship, but you have to have 1 million subs plus to compete for the title? Was this the crowning, the debut of the $1 million sub match? Would you guys like to see that? Let me know in the comment section below. And again, thanks to WrestleCrate TV for sponsoring this event, for making this event happen. As you can see, KSI getting the victory. You have to, at least is going to be going home and opening up a crate of goodness to try to savor in this loss here as the big move. Now you guys can get a crate of your own. Use code Tubby, save 10% on your first WrestleCrate purchase. As KSI gets the victory, will he be the first million sub YouTuber champion here in Universe Mode? Until next time, we will see you guys back for part number 2 as KSI is victorious.